All right, you guys, it is time for the comment of the video. And this comment comes from my previous video, and it is Miss Khadijah MB. Khadijah says she also has a nice butt, which is another reason that 14 at Old Navy isn't working. I have a similar body shape and size as her, taller, but I have no ass at all, and they go on. These jeans aren't made for people with junk in their trunk. Well, Khadijah, I don't know what junk you seeing, baby, but I have no butt at all. Flapjacks. I definitely think it's an illusion. But thank you so much for supporting my channel and commenting on my video. If you are wanting to have your comment read on one of my future videos, just leave a comment down below, and you never know, you might be the next one. All right, see you later. Bye.
Fly free, baby, fly with me. I'm in love with a bumblebee. Ooh, slim boy, you're killing me, but you so sweet to me. Honey, yeah, you so sweet. Honey. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome biggity back, y'all. Hey, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi. If you are not new here, then it's just welcome back. My name is Kelsi, and I'm here for you guys every Sunday and Wednesday, sometimes less, sometimes more, to talk about my VSG journey and other things. It's my hope that through these videos, you're able to find the answers to questions you've been looking for, or the path to choosing surgical weight loss is made that much easier. Welcome back. Come on in, you guys. I know I wasn't here on Wednesday. I've just had a lot going on, and getting that video out Wednesday was so hard for me. So I apologize, but I am back in the flesh, ready to talk to you guys. Today is Sit Down Sunday, the day where we get together and we talk about. If it sounds like they're dragging elephants through my house, I don't know what they're doing, and it's throwing me off. As I was saying, today is Sit Down Sunday, the day where we get together and talk about something that's been heavy on my brain, or just a topic that is important to me at the time. In this case, we're going to be answering questions this week because I did leave a post on my community page and also my socials asking you guys if you had any questions for me to please make sure to shoot those over to me so that I can answer them in this video. Before we get into the question portion of my video, we're going to talk about the channel memberships that I have been alluding are going to start up on my channel at the end of this month. I've been getting a lot of questions about them, so I did want to come on here and just explain to you guys better what they are and what you will expect with the 2 membership tiers that I have. I do want to point out that the memberships, they're not mandatory. You don't have to sign up for a membership. You being here, watching my videos, liking my videos, keeping me on the algorithm, subscribing to my channel, that is enough. And I really, really, really appreciate it. But there are people who sometimes want to do more for the channel or just want to contribute in some other way. With my membership tiers that are going out or will go live at the end of the month, there will be 2 tiers. First is going to be Bitty Bites. It is $1.99 a month, and with that particular membership, you will receive a member shout out, which is a special thank you from me to you for supporting my channel in an additional way. The second tier is called the Fill Me Up Shawty. With this one, you will receive bloopers and unpublished content, early access to videos, and also members-only live chats and Q&As. With these particular memberships, they are not mandatory. You don't have to sign up for them, but if you want to support me in any other way, this is the way to do it. I hope you guys enjoy the memberships. There will also be members only badges and icons that will indicate your status as a member with my channel and also tell me how long you've been a member with me on my channel. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the Q&A portion of the video. I didn't get all of the questions because some of them popped in later on today and I think yesterday, and I've been kind of busy. I went out of town with my friends. So the ones that I didn't get in this particular video, I will be doing a Q&A video every month around the same time. So rest assured, if your question was not answered then, it will be answered in the next video. And if you join the memberships, you will be receiving a Q&A question and answer type of video at least once a month, where those or more where you can have your questions answered as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into the questions so that we're not in this video for 25 years. The first question comes from Mona Sierra or Moni Sierra. It says, question, I am 9.5 months post-op and about 90 pounds down. My losing has slowed down entirely for about 3 months now. My appetite is out of the roof and I'm getting discouraged. What is your average weight loss in a month? And do you take any appetite suppressants that aren't doctor subscribed? Okay, so I don't necessarily remember how many pounds I lost a month. It varied. Some months I would lose more, some months I would lose less. It really just depended on my body. I would say that at about the 9 month mark, I did slow down. I hit about 100 pounds at 10 months. 100 pounds down at 10 months, and didn't lose much more for a couple of months after. I did slowly begin to start losing again, so I do think it is normal, or it may be, something that you're going through, a stall that you hit around your 10-month mark. No, I do not take diet or appetite suppressants because my appetite, I have just allowed it to progress. My appetite is not necessarily out of the roof, but it has, kind of returned to normal, and I do eat as I am hungry. I just make sure that I'm making mindful decisions and eating things that are good for my body. My only, advice for you in this situation, talk to your doctor to see what you can do or if there is anything abnormal about the progression of your appetite. A lot of times, our bodies are going to return to normal. We may not be able to eat the way that we once did, but your appetite will return. You will be able to eat more, and you will be able to basically, become yourself again. Your appetite's not always going to be gone. I know that in the beginning it's gone. You really don't want to eat. You don't have a lot of room to eat, but it does return, at least with me. The next question comes from Charlene B. It says, hi, Kelsi. I am 2 months post-op VSG, and I was wondering if you could have done anything different in the beginning months of post-op. What would they have been? I get this question a lot, and I just really wish that I would have taken the time to successfully complete my pre-op diet. I wish that I would have done it, or at least had the ability to do it. My surgery was scheduled on a Monday. I had it on a Friday. I had 3 days to prepare, 3 days to have a full liquid diet because of COVID and just the uncertainty of how things were going at that point in time. Another thing I wish I would have done, and the reason I wish I would have done that is because it prepares you for the stages after the surgery. The pre-op diet really helps you to get used to liquids and how they, are going to help your body, or how you are going to be able to navigate through that stage after your surgery. And me not doing the pre-op diet, it kind of threw me off. It kind of made things weird for me, or it made it hard for me to really get in and dig my claws into that pre-op diet or the post-op diet. So I really wish that I could have done the pre-op diet, but it didn't discourage me once I had my surgery. Another thing I wish I would have done, I wish I would have taken more pictures from the beginning of my journey. I think it's important that we document our journey. It's important that we do what we need to do to ensure that we document the weight that we are losing, that we document our progress, because it's going to be so important to you once you get down the line and you are losing weight and you really feel discouraged and you can't see it. Pictures tell you everything. I'm so thankful for my videos because I can go back and look at myself a year ago and be like, okay, so this is what weight loss looks like. So I encourage you to take pictures, take your measurements, do everything that you can to be able to track your weight loss digitally and in photos so that you can see it opposed to just feeling it. It really helps when the days get long and sad. It's really important. The next question comes from Lisa Pontecorvo. I hope I said that right. Hi, Kelsi. What made you choose VSG over RNY? I had RNY 7 months ago because of acid reflux worries, and my doctor telling me that I could end up needing to have a revision because of it. Well, I chose VSG because of when I did my research in the beginning, RNY was a little too invasive for me. I kind of felt like they were moving too much around in my body. I felt like they were rearranging too much in my body, and I just felt like it was not going to benefit me, or I didn't need RNY. I chose VSG because I felt like it was the easier, less invasive procedure that fit my lifestyle. I didn't have acid reflux before surgery, And my doctor was like, well, the VSG will work well for you. I think you'll lose anywhere between 100 to 150 pounds. And that's what I wanted to lose. I haven't hit the 150-pound mark. I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between 115 and 120. I'm kind of just stuck in a weird, like, back and forth tennis match with my weight and my body right now. Neither here nor there. But I definitely chose VSG because it fit my lifestyle and it fit my needs. So that's another thing. I encourage you guys to do your research, find out what each surgery entails, and match it up to your wants and needs for your weight loss and how you want to progress with your weight loss journey. The next question comes from April Hudson. Hi, Kelsi. I am 9 months post-op, and I don't have a goal weight and size. I just want to get happier and healthier in my own body. Do you have a goal? Yes, April. When I first set out on my weight loss journey, I was 333 pounds. My goal weight was 170 pounds. I am at 216, 219. It really just depends on the day. So I wanted to lose about a total of 100 and hang on. That's like 150 to 160 pounds. So I want that is my goal. But I have also stressed and kind of just, put this out there. If I don't make it to 170 pounds, I am okay. It took me a really long time to get to the point where I am genuinely okay with stopping where I am right now. If I didn't lose another pound, I would be bothered, but I wouldn't be upset. I feel like losing over 100 pounds, hell, losing 80 pounds, that is something I would have never been able to do in any lifetime. I feel comfortable. I feel happy. I feel sexy. I feel good in my body now. And I don't think I've felt that way ever about myself. I'm the type of person, and I've been told that I exude confidence. My confidence was basically, I had to put on this like mask of confidence and happiness because I wanted people to think or to feel that I felt good about myself. But for the first time in my life, I feel good. And I am okay with where I am at. So if I don't meet my goal weight, I'm okay and I will be okay. But I encourage you to make a goal weight of where you want to be, where you want to see yourself, because it drives that passion and it drives that ambition to meet that goal. So set a goal, sit down with your doctor or your nutritionist, and find out what weight is the best for you in your situation. The next question comes from Tanisha Carr. What do you look forward to in your future since you have lost weight? Tanisha, I've never rode on an airplane before. Never. In my life, I'm 34 years old, never rode on an airplane, and mainly because I was just scared of how airplanes, like, I was scared I was going to not be able to fit, that I was not going to, be able to put on the seatbelt because, my midsection is still big, but it's not the way that it was. So I'm really looking forward to riding an airplane. I am also looking forward to riding roller coasters again. I am a thrill seeker. I love Six Flags. I love getting on like amusement park rides. So I look forward to doing those things again. I had to stop doing them because I couldn't fit on anything. And that's the worst feeling, to stand in a line, for however many hours and get up to the ride and you can't fit on the ride. So you just have to, go and sit down until your friends and your family get done. It's embarrassing. It's demeaning, and I just never want to go through that again. I told a story about how we had went to Disney World back in 2019, and we stood in the line for the Avatar ride for like 3.5 hours. We get up to the ride and I can't fit on the ride. So they had to stop the entire ride to escort me down off of the platform of the ride. My family got to ride the ride and I had to sit and wait for them to get done riding. And, they even say, well, all the rides at Disney World are poo size, meaning that if you're plus size, you should be comfortable. And I told myself at that point, I just never want to go through this again. I never want to feel this way again. And so I am really looking forward to getting on an amusement park ride and not being afraid that I won't fit. The next question comes from Shanika Herban. What was the psych eval like? I don't know what part has me so nervous, but I'm afraid that I will say the wrong thing. I don't have a dog in that race. I was cleared by my surgeon and my nutritionist. I was told I didn't need a psychological evaluation. I did not have a psychological evaluation before my surgery. I wish I would have had a psychological evaluation before my surgery because it was definitely needed. So listen here, hear me clear. Make sure that before you have your surgery, have a psychological evaluation. Sit down with someone to talk about feelings that you may not feel are, relevant to your surgery or may have an impact on your surgery or your post-life after your surgery. Please make sure to have a psychological evaluation. It's so important to the progression of your health after your surgery. I really, really, really wish I had one. And I really wish I could have addressed some of the issues that I had prior to surgery, before surgery, so that I could have a healthier mental health after surgery. The next question comes from Ray Simone. How are you doing or feeling? Not YouTube Kelsi, not mom Kelsi, not wife Kelsi, but how are you doing? I don't think anybody's asked me that. I'm okay. There's a lot going on. Wow. I don't pre-read these questions before I come on camera, so some of them take me by surprise. I'm okay. There are just times when I need a break. I am definitely, there's just some things I'm struggling with in my personal life that kind of weigh heavy on me, but I'm thankful for every day. I've been through a lot in my life. I have a lot of trauma. I have a lot of anger and things that I've dealt with. I'm not an angry person anymore, but just lots of things that I've been through that have shaped me as an individual. And so there are days when I get down, and there are days that I wish that certain things would go certain ways, and I wish that I felt or things were different in certain aspects. And I know I'm speaking cryptically, but that is just genuinely how I feel. Some days I'm happy, and there's some days I wish that things were a little different. But I think that's the same with everybody. But I'm okay. I'm making it. I'm happy. I'm happy now, but I have good days. I have bad days. Thank you so much for asking that question. Thank you for taking the time to ask about me, because it means a lot to know that you care about my individual health and my mental health, or just me as a person. I appreciate that. The next question comes from Shamanda Thornton Swain. How did surgery affect the dynamics of your relationships, marriages, with your marriage, siblings, cousins, friends, or friendships? Did anything change? Nothing has changed. Now, there are a couple of friends I've kind of had to let go, because they're like, oh, you act different now that you've lost weight. You think you're too good. You don't do this. You don't do this. You won't eat this. You don't want to hang out. I invite you here and you don't come. And it's like, instead of them understanding that there are certain places I can't go for my mental health. I am a food addict. And if you put me in a situation where I am faced with, eating a food that's bad for me, and putting my health at risk just to be in a social setting, you should be understanding, and you should want me to not have to go through that, or to not feel that. And anybody that, tells you any different, you may need to check that person. So I've lost some friendships. I've had to let go of some people. As far as my personal relationship, nothing has really changed. I do, kind of see a tinge bit more of jealousy coming from my partner, and I don't know if it's just because he's afraid that I'm just out here, but I'm not. I'm still the same person. I haven't changed. I am just more aware of myself. I feel better about myself, and the confidence that I have betrayed for so long as a facade has become actual real confidence. And I think that is intimidating to, partners who haven't seen that from the person that they're with. And I feel confident in myself. I feel beautiful. I feel sexy. I feel like when I walk into a room, I demand attention. And I've never felt like that. Never. So, nothing's changed. Everything's pretty much the same, except for my family's always been supportive. My significant other, he's supportive. I have a really good, tight-knit circle of friends and people in my life who support me. They want the best for me. So they're always love bombing me in a good way. They support me. I can talk to them when I need. There's nothing that I can really say that's negative that's changed. Shantella Barian asks, I'm going to my consultation in 2 weeks. What are major questions I should be asking? Shantella, you definitely want to talk to your surgeon about recovery time. You want to talk to your surgeon about the risks. You want to talk to your surgeon about what your expectation as a weight loss patient should be. What are the realistic side effects of the surgery? What you should be expecting to go through the first couple of months after your surgery. I know a lot of people didn't know when I first put out my video about having to sleep sitting up. I don't think a lot of people knew that was going to be something they were going to have to do. I slept sitting up for at least 3 months, maybe 4 months, maybe 5. I can't even remember. I would talk to him about, successful pain management, what you can do to increase your bowel movements, to ensure that you're having, a good system of bowel movements, what are the best vitamins to take, what to do about hair loss, how to prevent hair loss, how to keep hydrated. There are so many questions that you could ask. I really definitely encourage you to get on YouTube, get on Google, look up some things that will help you build a good list of questions. Write them down and take them in with you. Like, have your paper ready, because we all get it. It's called white coat syndrome. You get it from your doctor, and of course, it's going to be like, well, do you have any questions for me? And you're like, no. I don't have anything to ask you. But yet in your mind, you have 1.5 million questions, to ask. Like, what are the chances that I could die from the surgery? How is this going to, how will this change my life? If I have high blood pressure now, how long will it be before I'm off of my blood pressure medicine? If I take metformin, will I have to take metformin, after my surgery? Can I get pregnant? What are the chances of regain? There are so many questions that you could be asking your surgeon, and I really encourage you to do a little bit of research, but those are some of the ones that pop in my head from when I had my consultation. I had written down everything, and I was like, okay, so these are the questions that I would like to ask you. Can you help me with them? And a lot of times, if they can't answer it, they'll direct you to who can. But I'm sure that your surgeon, being well-versed in the surgery, will be able to answer those questions for you. I hope that helps. The next question is from Lucinda Lucerno. Have you noticed that your restriction has decreased, or is it still roughly the same? It definitely depends on the day. Sometimes my stomach is like, no girl, I can eat 2.5 bites and that's it. And then there's some days I feel like I can eat a whole truckload of food. Not really. I can eat more than what I would normally eat. And I don't know why. I don't know why I'm able to eat more. I don't know what it is about that particular food. It's really just how the body works. I do feel my restriction is a little less than it was. And that's just because, over time you're eating different things. You're eating a little more gradually. I think I eat about anywhere between 2.5 to 3 ounces a meal, if I'm not mistaken. But that's just depending. It's not always like that. But I'm a year out. So I expected my restriction to ease up some. I expected my body to kind of revert back to at least a normal kind of state, or what my new normal is. So I think it is realistic to expect your stomach or your restriction to be less than it was when you first had the surgery. The next question comes from Megan April Lamentes. I am so sorry if I know I butchered it. Do people treat you differently now that you have lost this much weight? Not in my personal life. I don't feel that people in my personal life treat me any differently, because I'm still the same person. I just weigh less. The only thing I can say is just people in general, they seem to notice me. They seem to see me a lot more than they did before. When I was heavy, I felt like my weight preceded me through the door. I felt like my weight was the number one thing that people saw. I felt like people only saw me as the heavy girl. And a lot of times I would kind of back myself in a corner and make myself as small and as insignificant as I possibly could, because my weight was just such a heavy burden on me. I couldn't be social the way that I wanted to because I was afraid that I would be judged for my weight. And now that I'm a little lighter, I feel like I can kind of step to the forefront, not in front of the class, of course, but a few rows up, and I can talk and I can interact with people because I'm not scared of what people think about me anymore. And it's a weird dynamic to look at that and say, you know what? I feel good about myself, and I'm happy that you see me and that you see me for who I am and not my weight. So no, I don't think anything has changed with like my personal circle of people, but people just in general, I feel like they notice me. I feel like they see me. I feel like I get told I'm beautiful more now than I ever have in my life. It's weird. It's really weird. She also asked, do you get criticism on, She also asked, and how do you cope with sharing so much of yourself in your life on social media? Do you get criticism, and how do you deal with that? Of course, people are going to disagree with everything I do. They're going to disagree with who I am. They're going to disagree with how I do it. I'm not a professional. I just get on here, I talk about my story, and I hope that there's people that can relate. If there's not, I understand that too. I'm not for everybody. I'm very blunt. I'm very to the point. I put it all out there. There's not much that you guys don't know about me. I don't get any criticism. I feel like YouTube is such an unknown universe to most people. You say, people will be like, well, what do you do in your spare time? I'll make YouTube videos. And they're like, okay. And then, if you're not a weight loss patient or if you're not looking into weight loss surgery, a lot of times people aren't going to be looking up this content unless they just want to know about you. I don't get a lot of criticism. The most criticism I get is from online. I get people who are just haters and, feel some kind of way about me and my content. And that's fine because that's expected. I know who I am and I know, the content that I want to create, and I know the journey that I'm on. Either you like me or you don't. And that's really how it is in real life too. It's very black and white. There is no gray area with me. People really like me or they just really don't. And that's okay. I mean, I get it. So I put it out there because that's how I want it given to me. I give you the same food that I would eat myself. I look for people who are real, raw, and uncut, and I want to give that to you guys as well. So putting it all out there, yes, it is risky. Yes, it is, an acquired taste, but I would prefer it. I'd prefer to be that friend that tells you, like, hey, that outfit's not real cute. I'm that friend. I'm the realist. I'm going to tell you whether or not you look cute in your outfit. I'm not going to let you go out, and look a mess. So, and that's how I feel about the surgery as well. I'm going to tell you the real stuff about it so that you don't step into VSG surgery or weight loss surgery thinking it's going to be a fairy tale and that it's going to be the best time of your life, because it's not. There are some high points, and you are going to have a really good time, and you are going to get to know yourself so much better. But the realism of it is it's hard. It's hard work, and it doesn't stop. It is a lifelong change. Irish Thompson asks, do you feel you have grown since your weight loss and are you now walking in your purpose? Absolutely. I've had a YouTube page, or I've had a YouTube channel for, I think, since 2010. And I would make like Dollar Tree videos and DIY videos. And, of course, I still do stuff like that. But once I started making my VSG videos, I was introduced to an entirely new community. You guys are so loving and you're so caring and you're so welcoming to me. I feel like this is my purpose. I feel like it is my purpose to speak about my experience. I think it's my purpose to speak into what is going on with me, to share that with people, because there are people out here who are silent supporters who would never say, you know what, I want to have weight loss surgery, and they have no one to talk to. But yet they're able to come on YouTube and listen to what I have to say, and it prepares them for one of the biggest choices that they're ever going to make in their life. And I feel so honored to be able to give that to you guys, to be able to be an outlet, to be a person that you can talk to, just to be someone you can listen to when you're at work or you're stressed out about whether or not this surgery is for you. If I can help one person, and I say this all the time, if I can help one person make the decision to have weight loss surgery, then my job is done. Check me off. Beam me up, Scotty, because I am happy. So just being able to do what I do, I feel like I'm walking in my purpose, at least for this season. Every season in our life is different. We go through so many things. We never know what God has in store for us. But right now, God is like, girl, you're going to get out here, you're going to rock this YouTube, and you're going to make the best out of it. And I do believe that I have. The next question comes from Marcella Chillis. I hope that I pronounced that right, y'all. Just forgive me. Shirley wants to know if you plan on getting plastics. Shirley is in your business. Meaning, Marcella does refer to her new pouch as Shirley. If you are not a part of my YouTube group, Facebook group, One Bite at a Time, come on over. We get regular updates about Shirley and her progression through the post-op life. Come on over. It's the best. It is so funny. I love seeing the updates. But yes, I do plan on getting plastic surgery. I do want to have, let me see if I can show you guys, my stomach area. I do want to have, a tummy tuck and also some liposuction done, but that will come eventually. I'm not really worried about it now. It is what it is. My body is where it is right now, and I'm okay with that. And so maybe eventually I'll get to that point where I have the plastic surgery, but it's not like forefront in my life right now. I'm happy with the weight that I lost. I'm happy with the clothes that I can wear. So right now I'm good. But when I get to the point where I'm like, you know what? She gotta go. You guys will be the first to know. Trust me, you already know I'm going to be recording every minute of it. The next question comes from Katharina Nardi Schwarzgas. Ooh. I'm just going to call you Katrina. I hope that you know who you are. I'm so sorry. Katrina Nardi Zvatkowski. I'm having surgery on March 1st. What's the best advice you can give to calm my nerves as surgery day approaches? The only thing that I can tell you, my love, is to remember your why. I can't make it any easier for you. If I were to sit down here in front of this camera and tell you, you know what? This is all going to be great. It's going to be easy. It's going to be fun. Don't be nervous. Don't worry about it, because that is not realistic. You're going to be worried. You're going to be nervous. You are going to be scared. Those are all normal emotions that you have the right to feel, and you're going to feel them. Nothing that I say to you is going to change that. The only thing that I can tell you is it is worth it. It is the best decision that you could have made for your life. It is the best decision that you could have made for your health. I wish you well. I wish you great success on your journey, and hopefully you'll come back and tell me how everything is going. The next question comes from Angelique Nelson. How did you handle defeat, such as setting a weight loss goal? For example, wanting to lose 10 pounds in 1 month, but you only lose 7. How did you handle the discouragement without allowing it to set you back mentally or causing you to self-sabotage, or not feeling like you want to lose any more weight because the weight loss is slowing down? I'm 7 months out and I'm down 106 pounds. Well, if you go back and you watch some of my earlier videos and maybe my live streams, I struggled. I struggled with body dysmorphia. I struggled with self-defeating behaviors and thought patterns. You really have to get out and speak with your therapist. You have to get out and work through those emotions. You have to understand that every day you're not going to lose weight. Every week you're not going to lose weight. Every month you're not going to lose weight. And it took a really long time for me to understand that this is a journey. It is a marathon and not a race. And so you're 7 months out, for instance. I've only lost 13 pounds, give or take, 120 pounds, give or take. I'm a year out. So I could look at our situation and be like, you know what? She's 7 months out and she's lost almost as much weight as me. What's wrong with me? And earlier in my journey, I sure would have. But it really took me looking at myself and saying, hey, not my journey. Your journey is not my journey. And it is okay if I did not lose the 10 pounds I wanted to lose this month or whatever. The next month, the next day, the next time is another chance to get it right. And as long as I'm living, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that I meet whatever goal, even if it's just losing another 3 pounds. You really have to love yourself through the issues that you're having, because that is the reason you had your surgery. At least for me, I love myself enough to give myself the gift of the VSG tool. I love myself enough to give myself the ability to lose weight and to be happier and to be healthy. I hope that answers your question. The next question comes from Kawana Banks Jeter. What are the hardships associated with the liquid diet? I am struggling with this 2-week liquid diet prior to surgery. Headaches, diarrhea, being lightheaded. Honestly, I am so close to giving up before I even get the surgery. Well, I think the pre-op diet is probably the hardest part that you're going to go through. Number one, the pre-op diet is hard. You go from eating whatever you want to eat to not being able to eat anything. And I don't care what anybody says, Jello is nothing but solidified water. And so when I would eat the Jello, even though it was filling at that moment, it just wasn't enough for me. And I felt so defeated because I wanted to eat the things that I was so used to eating, and I wanted to eat things that I didn't need to eat prior to my surgery. You have to remember that you are getting ready to have a surgery that's going to change your life. The pre-op diet is a requirement from your surgeon so that he can go in and he can maneuver around your stomach without nicking your liver. Not only are you teaching your mind and your body to eat less and to be able to, get into that habit and those patterns, your body is also preparing itself for your surgery. You have to remember how important it is to follow your surgeon's guidelines. Keep your head up. I know it's not easy. Nothing, and listen, nothing about this journey is going to be easy. The easiest part of it is doing the research to choose whether or not to have the surgery. Don't give up. Keep your head up. Hold strong. Push through. If you mess up and eat something that you're not supposed to eat, tomorrow is another day. It's another chance to get it right. It's another opportunity to do it over again. Just make sure that you are following your surgeon's instructions to the best of your ability. Give yourself the gift of a good try. You deserve it. I mean, you deserve what you are giving to yourself. Why not? Why not? Why not? What do you have to lose? I know it's hard. I know it's trying. I know. Push through. Be strong. Be steadfast. Be consistent. And I'm telling you, you're going to wake up one day and you'll be like, you know what? I did it. I fought through everything I was feeling, and look at me now. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of you. The fact that you're trying, and even though you are struggling, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you guys. I mean, really, like, let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for ourselves and for our accomplishments and for our choices to change our lives, no matter what stage you are in. Even researching on whether or not VSG is for you, that is such an important step. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love when you guys ask me questions because it's a way for me to kind of connect with you guys and see what it is that you want to know, because I know a lot of times you guys can get to my lives or whatever, and I don't always get around to questions in my email, and I don't always get around to questions that are left on my videos. So I do plan on doing this once a month, and also with my memberships, you guys, I will have Q&As for members only. So if you're interested in those things, just keep an eye out on my channel. Remember, memberships are not, you don't have to do it. It's definitely an optional thing, only if you're interested. If you are not and you would like to be, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Consider becoming a part of my community. Become a part of my family. I mean, come on in. I mean, look at this. You get to be here with me. What else? But you subscribe. You get to subscribe to this. You get to subscribe to this and get all of this good information that I have for you. I love you guys so much. Also, if you haven't and you would like to, make sure to head on over to Facebook, look up One Bite at a Time, and join my Facebook group. It's a safe place to talk about hard things with people who are going through the same thing as you. And baby, Shirley be there in full force talking about her journey. And we are also invested in Shirley and other pouch sisters on my page. If you guys are looking for the real, the raw, and the uncut view of a bariatric patient's life after surgery, you are in the right place. If you're looking for a more sugar-coated take to it, I'm not the one for you. I love you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being here. I love you forever. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. But most importantly, remember your why. I will see you in the next video. Stay tuned for the end of this video because the winner of my giveaway will be announced. This is the second giveaway announcement. The first winner did not contact me within 24 hours, so I am selecting a second winner. If the second winner does not contact me within the 24 hours after the video, I will select another winner, because that's just how we're going to go. We'll keep going until somebody claim this prize. Somebody please. I mean, it's just here. Come and get it. Come and get it. It's yours. It's yours. If you win it, it's yours. It's free. It's free, baby. I love you guys so very much. Stay tuned to the end of the video. Check out if you're the winner. And contact me through Instagram DMs where I can verify your winning and get your winnings out to you. I love you guys, and I will check you later, Gators. Bye!
All right, you guys, we're going to get into the giveaway announcement in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The winner of my giveaway is Jen Commits to Be Fit. Jen, if you would, make sure to DM me on Instagram so that I can verify your profile and get your winnings out to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I am so happy that you are the winner. Bye!